Amen. Say man. What's going on with y'all boys? Today we'll be talking about the most anticipated fights for 2025. I got some great matchups over here. You can see I have some fantasy matchups. I got some big media hooks. Throw them on the S tier. Okay, I'm sorry. I just accidentally put that there. But I'll be ranking these fights from S tier to fucking no. Okay, fucking no is why the hell are we even talking about this fight? It should be abominate. It's an abomination of humanity for that fight. I don't want to see it. And yeah, with let's start off with a fight that's coming up: Volkanovski versus Lopez. Diego Lopez. I'm throwing that on the great fights here. It is an amazing fight because in the first minute of the fight, all us Volkanovski fans are going to be chewing away at our nails because Lopez has that one shot KO power in that first round. That first minute, he's dangerous. Was able to rock Brian Ortega in their fight, but kind of slowed down. That's why it's not really S tier because if it goes past the third round, I believe Volkanovski would TKO Diego Lopez, similar to Yair Rodriguez, but still, Lopez can still give him that uppercut of doom. So, man, it's an amazing fight. I'm really excited to see this fight. So, yeah, amazing fight. Tell me what you guys think about this fight in the comments. It's coming up in, I think, like 2 weeks. So, I'm really, really excited to see this fight. Cannot wait. Let's start off with another one. Not start off, but let's go on to another one. Let's go on to Edwards and Brady. I'm going to throw Edwards versus Brady on the B tier. The reason why it's not S tier or great fight tier is because he was supposed to fight JDM. That would have been a great fight. I would have loved that. I'd love to see that. But now it's Brady, who is probably going to wrestle fuck Edwards. But Edwards has some good jiu-jitsu, but when has he shown this good jiu-jitsu? Yeah, he was able to take the back of Kamaru Usman. Couldn't really do nothing with it. Colby Covington took Colby Covington down, but it was kind of an underwhelming fight. Sean Brady doesn't have the best hand speed. He's kind of slow on the feet. So if it's on the feet, I would prefer Edwards. But last time we seen Edwards get wrestle fucked, it was from Bilal Muhammad, and Bilal Muhammad is the damn champ, so put some respect on his goddamn name. You feel me? But yeah, I cannot wait to see this matchup. Low key, is Sean Brady gonna wrestle fuck Edwards, or is Edwards gonna have that crazy kicking ability and do a headshot? Wait, let me try to give the guys an impression real quick. What does he say? He'd be like, "Oi, bro, no, that's Arnold Allen. Headshot that." No, I swear to God I can do it, bro. I swear to God I can do it, but not today. Let's go on with another fight. Speaking of Bilal Muhammad versus JDM, I'm gonna throw that in the B tier. I'm actually gonna throw that in the A tier. I'm gonna throw them in the great fight tier because if he would have fought Shafka, I would have picked Bilal Muhammad. But now he's fighting JDM, who has crazy boxing, a lot of power, a decent gas tank. I'm scared for Bilal Muhammad. I'm still picking Bilal Muhammad to win because Bilal Muhammad actually has hands like Canelo. Like, he has a really good hand speed. His 1-2s are really, really crisp. He was he was like clocking the head of Leon Edwards. It was like, literally watch that fight back. Leon Edwards' head was popping back, and that was actually a really entertaining fight. Bilal Muhammad brings it. People say he's boring. He's actually not really boring. He just goes to decision because he doesn't have any power in his hands. But actually an amazing fight. I really, really love this fight. Guys, like, I actually love this fight. It's actually kind of better than Shafkat, to be honest, because if you would have fought Shafkat, I believe that Bilal Muhammad can outstrike Shafkat. I think actually, is that a hot take? Bilal Muhammad is a better striker than Shafkat. I kind of do think his leg kicks are really good. He has really crisp boxing. I think he's gonna like 50-45 JDM. I think he's gonna 50-45 JDM, but not like a dominant 50-45, like a like a Izzy and Jared Kennedy or 50-45. You know what I'm talking about. Uh, let's go on to an amazing fight that I want to see. Why the hell is Ilya Tapora versus Islam Makhachev not booked? This is the best fight. You see Lucas videos. He's literally demanding the UFC to make this fight, and I'm backing up with him. This is an amazing fight. Literally a 50-50 fight. I would lean more to Islam Makhachev, but Ilya does have that one shot KO power. He has amazing jiu-jitsu. Great wrestling, great defensive wrestling. Yeah, Bryce Mitchell took him down, but Bryce has decent entries and good offense. His defense is not that good. And Ilya Taporia has literally the craziest hand speed I've seen. He has slick boxing. He is the only guy I can see KOing Islam Makhachev, and they're not giving him this fight. Islam said that he wants to fight Justin Gaethje next. Like, come on, dude. I know Justin Gaethje just beat Rafael Fiziev, but that was a closer fight than a lot of people thought. Rafael Fiziev arguably took the third round off Justin Gaethje, and Rufus. This guy's just gonna, like a blue belt can beat this guy. Justin Gaethje doesn't have the best jiu-jitsu. He's like a white belt in jiu-jitsu, so he has decent takedown defense. But like, who has taken this guy down realistically? Everyone that wanted to take down Justin Gaethje has taken him down. Rafael Fiziev, Charles Oliveira, Khabib Nurmagomedov, Islam Makhachev is gonna sub this guy just like Moicano. So I'm really excited to see Islam fight Ilya next, because I think that's the next fight to make. Justin Gaethje is literally a white belt. Easy. What's the word I'm looking for? Title defense, and plus like this is literally a legacy fight. If Islam beats Ilya, he's the GOAT of the division. He's the GOAT of MMA. I don't want to hear it. And if Ilya beats Islam, he would arguably be 3 top 10 fighters of all time, shooting him to like at least number 2. I think he passes GSP if he beats Islam Makhachev. So Makhachev, man, I'm really, really scared. As a Makhachev fan, you're scared because like Ilya can knock out Makhachev, and that's gonna make me depressed for like weeks, dude. Literally weeks. So yeah, I really want to see that fight. And yeah, let's talk about the Paperboy Smith. My first fuck no. Because, dude, why the hell is Smith fighting Zhang? Zhang has literally KO power, amazing hand speed, just probably one of the more well-rounded prospects of the light heavyweight division. He's going to KO Smith in round 1. He's going to slump him stiff on the canvas. His head's going to bounce around like a fucking pinball machine, I don't know what accent that is, but yeah, he's gonna get slumped in the first round. And speaking of slumping, I think Bryce Mitchell is gonna get slumped by Silva from the Fighting Nerds. Gene Silva, one of my favorite fighters right now. Super entertaining. His KOs are just insane. He KOs Drew Dober, KOs Melsik Bahardarian, KOs who else did he KO? He has like 4 KOs in the UFC. This guy's literally insane, bro. Coming off the Contender Series, this guy is literally insane. Mitchell is going to be punished for the things he said about Hitler, dude. This is literally the UFC saying, yeah, you want to say shit about Hitler, take this fight. And if you don't take it, you're getting kicked out of the UFC, bro. So this is literally an insane fight. I don't know how no fan is excited not to see this fight. It's an amazing fight. I'm really excited to see Gene Silva come back, especially such a quick turnaround, knocking out Melsik Bardarian in UFC Seattle just a couple weeks ago. Now fighting Bryce Mitchell 4 weeks later, which is literally insane. So I'm really excited to see this matchup. One of my hype matchups. One of my very, very hype matchups to see in 2025. Let's talk about the salty man Pyfer, whose salt levels are literally beaming out of his face. You can smell the salt coming off of Joe Pyfer. He's fighting Kevin Gastelum. I think on the Mexico card. So this is gonna be an amazing fight. Piper, he knocked out some dude on 303. Good knockout, but he got beat up by Crafty Man Henderson. So yeah, I'm really excited to see this fight. Kevin Gastelum last fought last year on the Abu Dhabi card, fought D Rod, and yeah, who do I think is gonna win? I think Piper is gonna knock out Gastelum in the first round. Piper has literally, he's probably one of the most powerful dudes in the middleweight division. Kevin Gastelum is probably gonna miss weight again. Let's be fair. Missed weight last time by like 5 pounds, which is literally insane. So I just don't see Kevin Gastelum winning this fight. I don't see him winning this fight. I don't know why I don't see him winning this fight. But let's talk about another S tier fight. Neil versus Protest is an S tier fight, and I don't care what anybody says. These are two power punchers just getting straight at it. Of course, Neil could probably clinch up Protest on the fence, but I think Protest has great knees to the body, and I think if Neil tries to initiate the clinch, then I think a knee body shot, is going to find Neil's core, and he's going to crumble like that one dude that Protest knocked out. I think it's going to be similar to that, or similar to the Neil Magny fight. Sorry. Yeah, I think it's going to be similar to either that one dude that he knocked out with the body shot or Neil Magny. Otherwise, Protest is going to KO him in round one. And he's literally probably one of the best fighting nerds. I think my favorite fighting nerds, I'm going to make a video on the fighting nerds very, very soon, because those guys are literally insane. Literally insane. They're taking over the UFC. They're taking over everything. So I cannot wait to see him fight Neil, because he called out him in the fight night. So I cannot wait to see this fight. Amazing fight. Let's talk about another fight that just got announced a couple of days ago. Sandhagen versus Davison Figueiredo. I'm gonna throw this on the B tier. Actually, no, A tier. A tier. This is an amazing fight. It should be on the great fights here. Sandhagen last lost to Umar Nurmagomedov. Figgy last lost to Peter Yan in a pretty dominant decision, to be honest. He had 50-45 him, or 49-46 him. I don't know. Sandhagen, I'm probably going to pick Sandhagen in this fight because Sandhagen has more tools. He has the grappling. He has a really good takedown defense. Umar couldn't even take this guy down. I mean, he could, but on a couple occasions, Corey's, I keep saying, bro, goddamn. Corey's takedown defense really, oh my days. Like, guys, I need to stop saying, bro. I look like a freaking retard. But Sandhagen has a really, really good takedown defense. Figueiredo, amazing power. This guy was able to drop Peter Yan in their fight. So I think I'm going to lean more towards Sandhagen because Sandhagen has all the tools in the world. If he comes out with the beakers and test tubes, he's going to lose this fight. I'm telling you, he's going to be too in his own head, and he's going to lose this fight. He has to come back to when he beat, who did he beat? When he knocked out, I think it was Michael Moraes, right? And he started screaming. Not Michael Moraes. It was Frankie Edgar. Yeah, when he knocked out Frankie and he started screaming, "Where's my belt? Where's my belt? Give me my belt." He needs to come back to that mode because right now he's looking like a boring grappler. He just needs to fight like he used to, man. But I'm probably going to lean more towards Sandhagen in this fight to win this by a decision. I don't see him KOing Figueiredo, who has a really good chin. But there was also that fear that Figueiredo can get knocked out by Sandhagen. So, man, this is a pretty, I'll probably say 70-30 fight. 70-30 to Sandhagen. So, yeah, I'm really excited to see this fight. And a fight that got booked under it, Rainer de Ritter versus Bo Nickel. I'm going to throw this on the A tier too. This is an amazing fight. Seriously, finally, Bo Nickel finally has an opponent that is actually decent. Fought Paul Craig, couldn't even take him down, didn't even try to take him down. And if you watch Lucas Tracy, you heard him say that he thinks that Bo Nickel has a like his mentality is not very strong, which I agree because if you don't even want to take down a guy like in Paul Craig, then you know, but yeah, let's talk about another fight. Michael Chandler versus Patty Pimblett. I'm gonna throw this on the what should I throw those guys on? I think I'm gonna throw this on the beats here. Like, why are you giving Patty another old nigga to just submit? Like you need a literally you just need to like give this guy a young contender. Like I was saying, Moicano before if Moicano beat Dariush in 311, I think this would have been a perfect co-main event. Patty Pimblett, or not even a co-main event, a feature fight. Moicano versus Patty Pimblett. I think that would have been an amazing fight. But now it's Michael Chandler. They think Michael Chandler is some star, so they have to give this guy a co-main event. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to see this because Michael Chandler, if he fights like Michael Chandler, Charles Oliveira in that 5th round, I think he can KO Patty Pimblett, who doesn't have the best power. Amazing jiu-jitsu, but doesn't really have the best power. Let's talk about another one. Moicano versus Usyk. I'm gonna throw this in the what tier. Like, what are you thinking, guys? Like, why are we giving Usyk another shot at uh at like not title contention, but just a top ranking spot? Why didn't we make? You could have made. Listen, this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking you guys make Manel Cap versus Kai Kara France, Moicano. Put these guys on an actual card. Stop putting these guys on a main event. Who would I want to see Usyk fight? Make Usyk fight down the rankings. This is his 2nd time, or you can say 3rd time because he got that title shot. 3rd time getting a high ranking. So I'm literally just like confused. I'm literally just confused on why they would make this fight. Could have made him fight Manel Cap. There's just so many fights you could have made besides this fight where Moreno is probably going to beat Usyk. I think Moreno's going to beat Usyk. I'm picking Moreno, by the way. I'm picking Moreno to beat Usyk. So, yeah. And we got another fantasy fight. Marty Fake Newsman. You're dead! You're dead! Marty Fake Newsman versus the Buck, the Cuck, Buckley. Buckley is probably going to win this fight. If you're picking Kamaru Usman, what makes you think that Kamaru Usman's going to win this fight? Buckley, I was going to say the Buck. Buck has literally amazing takedown defense. He can cook up a good scramble egg, like Lucas says. And I think Buckley could KO Marty Fake Newsman. Why is this fight not booked? That's what I want to know. Why is this fight not booked, bro? I'm waiting for this fight to be booked. I want to see Buckley fight, dude. Because, dude, Buckley's one of my favorite fighters right now. I swear to God. He's always fighting anyone. Fuck. Colby Covington. Beat the shit out of him. Colby only took this guy down once. Controlled him for like a minute, 2 minutes. And then Buckley got up and started beating his ass on the feet. Buckley has amazing boxing. Has that Mike Tyson style, bob and weave, you know what I'm saying? But why is this fight not booked? Literally, why is this fight not booked? I want to see this fight booked. So, yeah, book this fight. I'm literally waiting to see this fight booked. So, yeah. Let's just speed run some of these. Oh, no, we can't speed run John Jones and Tom Aspinall. The fact that John Jones isn't fighting Tom Aspinall is hurting this guy's legacy every single day because you can say John Jones isn't the best heavyweight because he ducked Tom Aspinall. Tom Aspinall literally just waiting. He hasn't fought since July. Put this guy back in. And if you're not going to put this guy back in, just give this guy the title already. Just give this guy the title. Just hand him the title. Literally, bro. Because this is literally insane. But this is what I love about John Jones and Tom Aspinall. Tom Aspinall knows what he's doing. He knows that John Jones is a duck. And he's playing into it where this guy had people chanting Tom Aspinall chants in New York. Like, he's not even his hometown, And he, got so many followers. He has, almost, I think he has 1 million followers right now on Instagram. So this guy is becoming a huge star in the heavyweight division, and I love to see it. Tom Aspinall, one of my favorite fighters right now. Absolutely love Tom Aspinall. And I think he KOs John Jones in round one. I am not lying. I think he KOs John Jones stiff round one. Or John Jones can take him down and, you know, submit him on the feet or submit him, similar to Gon did. But I don't see that happening. Let's talk about another fight, another banger. Hill versus Roundtree Jr. The reason why this is not a great fight is because Roundtree Jr. just fought for the title, had the best performance of his life with Alex Pereira, and you're giving him Jamal Hill, who literally he just fought for the title 2 fights ago. Yeah, he got KO'd by Yuri, but that was a close fight. It was 1-1 going to the third round, and Yuri caught him with the perfect shot. I seriously think Hill can KO Roundtree, who was kind of chinny, and he took so much damage from Alex Pereira, but I still think Roundtree Jr. can probably beat Jamal Hill. But don't be fooled by Roundtree Jr.'s performance over Alex Pereira. He can still get KO'd by Hill. Hill still has KO power. Was rocking around Giri Prohaska in their fight. So, yeah, dude. That was an amazing fight. Hill versus Prohaska, that was actually an amazing fight. I actually just want to watch that fight back. Like, after this video is done, probably. Ayman Zahabi versus Jose Aldo. Fuck no. This is not. No. I'm a macho nigga now. If you guys know that meme, that meme's hilarious, bro. But Jose Aldo is fighting Ayman Zahabi on UFC 315. Why the hell will you make this fight? Seriously, why the hell would the UFC allow this to happen? Because, seriously, I don't want this fight. I hate this fight. Jose probably wins, but why are you giving this guy upcoming contenders? Give this guy the O'Malley's. Give this guy just fun fights because he is super old. Give this guy another old head. Give this guy, oh my god, give this guy Henry Cejudo on a maybe co-main event or a feature fight. That would literally probably sell a lot of pay-per-views because people love Jose Aldo. He's an amazing fighter, and I cannot wait. I literally cannot wait. I don't want to see this fight. I don't want to wait, because I'm not gonna watch it. I'm probably gonna watch it, but this is a horrible fight. What were the matchmakers thinking of putting Ayman Zahabi with Jose Aldo? Give Jose Aldo Henry Cejudo. Give him an old head that he can probably beat. Yes, he probably beats Ayman Zahabi, but I just don't want to see this fight, seriously. I want to see fun fights for Jose. He's practically 43 years old. So, yeah. Let's go on to the next fight. Big meaty hooks. Big meaty hooks. I'm throwing big meaty hooks. So damn not throwing big meaty hooks. I'm actually going to throw this on the not greats here. Actually, I'm going to throw this on the beats here because Josh Emmett hasn't fought once since 2024. I don't know why he didn't fight once in 2024. He knocked out Bryce Mitchell. Crazy KO. He got an injury on his ACL, so he couldn't fight. This is actually a pretty good fight. Eddie Murphy is kind of chinny, to be honest, ever since he got dropped by what's his name again? Dan Ige in their fight. And Emmett has KO power, but his KO power only lasts him like in round 3, it stops him like round 3, to be honest. Josh Emmett doesn't have that much KO power in the championship rounds, in the 4th and 5th rounds. And Eddie Murphy is literally going to try this is going to be a boring fight. I'm telling you, this is going to be a boring fight because the British guys, they just don't want to get knocked out. They saw Darren Till get knocked out. They are not going to be next. So, yeah, like Eddie Murphy is probably going to win, but in a very, very grappling heavy, boring decision. Am I excited? A little bit, but am I probably going to watch it? Of course, I'm literally an MMA YouTuber, so I have to watch the fight. But, yeah. This is not a bad fight, to be honest, but tell me what you guys think in the comments. I'm just kind of iffy on this fight. Jan Blachowicz versus Carlos Ulberg. I'm going to throw this on the A tier. Actually, it's a pretty decent fight. Jan Blachowicz hasn't fought since Alex Pereira in their fight, and that was a pretty close decision. Could have won to Jan Blachowicz, but Carlos Ulberg, who did he fight? He KO'd someone. No, he fought Volkan Ozdemir in their fight in UFC China, I think. So it was a pretty good fight for them, to be honest. And this is a shot for Carlos Ulberg to be in title contention. If he beats Blachowicz, he definitely deserves a title shot. But Blachowicz hasn't fought for 2 years, so he's probably gonna have the ring rust. I am picking Carlos Ulberg to win by decision. I think he has a really good right hook, and Jan Blachowicz isn't chinny at all, but he was able to be dropped by Glover in their fight. So, yeah. Do I think Carlos Ulberg's going to drop Jan Blachowicz? Of course not. Jan Blachowicz has that crafty style, you know what I'm saying? Big midi hooks and all that shit, you know? But, yeah, Jan Blachowicz could probably KO Carlos Ulberg because he has pretty decent power. Was taking a lot of left hooks from Alex Pereira in their fight, but none landed clean on Blachowicz, obviously. So this is actually a pretty even matchup. I'd love to see it. Great matchmaking from the matchmakers, obviously. And last fight we're gonna be talking about is Valentina Shevchenko versus Maron Figots. I think that's how you pronounce her name. I'm gonna throw this on the beat here. Valentina's last fight was actually the most boring title performance I've ever seen in my entire life. Really killed the main event because the main event was obviously horrible too because, you know, Merab was only not clinching, but he was taking down O'Malley, and people wanted O'Malley to knock out Merab in their fight. So, yeah, pretty decent fight, to be honest. Not a bad fight because Maron deserves her shot, but I just don't really care. These last two fights are literally big meat hooks and Smith and Zhang, and I already put that in a tier. But yeah, guys, that was my tier list. If you guys like this type of content, please make sure to subscribe, like the video, and before we go, I just want to say thank you to Bedtime MMA and Mixed Martial Academics for commenting on my last video. That really means a lot coming for y'all because you guys are like literally. I watch you guys. I watch you guys like every day. You know, Mixed Martial Academic just dropped a video about Ilia Topuria. I have to freaking watch that. But thank you to Bedtime and thank you to Mixed Martial Academic for just commenting on my video and giving me a lot of words of encouragement. So I appreciate you guys so much. It means a lot coming for you guys because you guys are literally goats in this game. Swear to God. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.